It's early morning in the oak and pine forests of Primorsky province in the far east of Russia. The temperatures are freezing -13 degrees Celsius. You wouldn't think cold like this could sustain a forest where tigers live, but it does. Forester Brian Milikowski shows me the reason why.
All these tracks are wild boars rooting for food, and this is really what they're after. Korean pine cones full of oily, nutritious nuts that they'll live on all winter. This is the basis of the taiga food chain.
In an effort to protect the tiger, the Korean pine is protected too, a kind of conservation ripple effect. But while Amur or Siberian tiger numbers have drastically increased from near extinction levels to more than 500 today, there are still problems. Over the course of 20 years, Pavel Fomenko has assisted in the confiscation of more than 100 tiger pelts. These are worth $50,000 each.
Here, one man was responsible for 8 tiger skins. This one was a cub clubbed to death. Just terrible.
It's been a big problem for police, and it's not just tiger skins. These are the paws of bears killed in Russian forests, all heading to markets in Southeast Asia, particularly China. And then, in another part of Primorsky province, there's the far eastern leopard. Hunted to near extinction, the world's rarest big cat. There are now just 50 in the wild, and that is an improvement. A park has now been designated for them, the so-called Land of the Leopard. They share their range with about 10 Amur tigers, but that presents its own problems. Every reported death has to be investigated. Pavel here is inspecting the remains of an adult leopard found a week ago. In this case, it seems the death was caused by a tiger.
Unfortunately, these tragedies do happen. It's not the first case. Of course it's a problem because the leopard is such a rare animal, but you can't influence wild nature.
Still, the park is a beacon of hope within clear view of the metropolis of Vladivostok. The funny thing is that people living in the city look out at the hills of this park every single day. What's extraordinary to think is that what they're actually looking at is the habitat of 2 of the rarest predators in the world, pretty much on their doorstep. You might wonder if the animals look back the other way. Nick Clark, Al Jazeera, Vladivostok, Russia.